My favorite convention, bar none, is when I was working at the radio station. I got a call from the North Carolina Wildlife Club. North Carolina Wildlife Club. They're like Ducks Unlimited for deer. Deer hunting is their big thing. So I go to the cocktail party before the event, just soak up the ambiance, get a feel for the crowd, the group, and I kept hearing this expression. I kept hearing people say, the sport of deer hunting, the sport. So I threw out my first joke, whatever it had been, and I said to them when I opened up, you guys think deer hunting's a sport? They're all nodding yes. I go, okay, all right, I'll bite. Now, name me just one other sport where your opponent has no idea he's playing. I mean, until the opening gun goes off, the deer has no idea he won the coin toss and elected to receive. It's 0-1 before he knew what hit him. I said, I can understand it being a sport if by state law you had to chase the deer down, tackle him, and choke him out, A little hand-to-hoof combat. Now, when I was a kid, it was an outdoor recreational activity. It wasn't a sport. Here's something else that's changed. Nowadays, when I was a kid, you didn't have to wear orange in the woods. Nowadays, you have to wear a certain amount of orange if you're hunting in the woods. And I knew exactly why, but I asked the audience, hoping for just the right response, and I got it. How come you got to wear orange? Some yahoo in the back yells out, so another hunter will not mistake you for a deer. I said, so let me get this straight. Here in North Carolina, we're selling guns and ammunition to human beings who lack the ability to distinguish other human beings from deer. I said, forgive me, but couldn't we clear this up with something simple like, I don't know, a leg count? Here's my philosophy, I said. If you find me in the woods on all fours, shoot me. I said, we don't need a gun when you buy a weapon in North Carolina. We need an IQ test. I said, I got an idea. We'll do it like the cops. We'll have a photo lineup. Yeah, a bunch of deer and a guy. And I'll make it easy. Famous deer. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. You can't pick out that guy. No gun for you, Elmer Fudd. Now, if you hunt, we're making fun of this, but in the United States, every year, somebody mistakes another somebody for a deer and plugs them. Happened last year in Georgia. The good news is the guy he just got winged, 2 stitches, he's fine. But he lived outside Atlanta. He was out behind his house, minding his own business. Okay, picture this, pruning a tree. I just wish I could have been in the woods with the 2 guys hunting right before the one guy pulled the trigger just to hear the conversation that led up to it. I'm guessing it went something like this. Hold my beer. Why? I think I see a deer. Where? On that ladder. What's he doing? Looks like yard work. Boom! Now, the only other thing that's changed in the intervening years, I'm working a Holland America ship, and there's a woman from Tennessee, and we're chatting, and her son, when we were a kid, when I was hunting, we didn't have chemicals you could use to enhance the chance of bagging a buck. You guys know that? Her son hired scientists to manufacture, to duplicate the scent that female deer give off when they're ready to procreate. And they put an aerosol spray can, which is why I love America. Yeah, no cure for cancer yet, but we have fake deer hormone in an aerosol can. And the guy sent me a case of it. And I'm reading the label, and it says, attracts the buck, which, by the way, turns out it does. What it does not say, what I believe should be a federally mandated warning on each and every can, caution, this is a concentrate. It will not only attract the buck, it will send him into a romantic frenzy. Now, I've never used this, but if you're a deer hunter, correct me if I'm wrong, you spray this stuff around where you're waiting on the deer, and I'm assuming you hope you kill him with the first shot. Because I got news for you. If I shoot and miss, I'm seriously considering using that second round on myself. I don't think after Rudolph gets a face full of this aphrodisiac, that big boy's going to take no for an answer. I don't think the buck stops here. I don't think that's the case.